So we are here at Rishi Vatika, Gurukulam in Madanapalli, where we have many beautiful children who are all learning profound concepts of Sanskrit, and along with that maths, physics, chemistry and many other aspects in this beautiful campus which has access to nature. They pick their own vegetables, and then they are actually performing puja now after their morning Surya Namaskar. And we are having a moment with Sri Dattaraj Deshpande ji, who is designing this and many other Gurukulams, and we would like to hear from him a few words about how he first conceptualized a hardware software Gurukulam, modern Gurukulam, and how the children have been grown in his eyes through this 1 year of functioning.
Specifically, what do you want me to say?
So the difference is between how the children were when they came in and how you observed them, and key milestones that you remember for these children in these ages between 9 and 15.
We decided to take admissions age between 8 to 12. And when children came, they came out of a pandemic. So therefore, our expectation was different. We thought the moment they come, we can start our lessons and our pedagogy. They will immediately adopt, because already they are learning in the school. But when they came here, we struggled a lot, because they didn't know any language properly, neither English nor their mother tongue. So it was very difficult to teach anything to them. If we say something, I asked them to write down, they were not able to write down whatever we are saying. So at that kind of situation was there. We had to teach them language first, and had to struggle to teach them lifestyle, make the lifestyle changes here. Here they get up around 4:30 early in the morning, and then they do Surya Namaskara and all other things. When teachers said it is becoming very difficult to manage everything because they are not able to learn, I told them only one thing, that why don't you start a Surya Namaskar every day and 108 Surya Namaskar. They said, oh, these small kids won't be able to do 108 Surya Namaskar. I said, they will definitely do. We started. So once the Surya Namaskar I started, everything got stabilized. Their mind and body got stabilized. They were not able to sit in a position, sit in a place for 10-15 minutes without moving. Now they are able to sit and pay attention at least 1 or 2 hours. So their span of attention has increased. Once the intensity and the span of attention increases, learning naturally happens, and we can see the results. Not only learning in academic sense. Last year, being a first year, we did not force them to have any uniform or traditional dress. But this time, while coming back to Gurukulam in the July, we insisted that they need to have a traditional attire to wear in the Gurukulam. So it is very difficult for small kids to wear a vesti, dhoti, traditional attire. They struggle a lot. But you can see here, within a month, they are easily carrying the traditional attire as if they are wearing it since so many years. So their vesti and you can see the similar way of wearing in the villages. So with that much comfort, they are wearing it, because it is atmosphere. It is not the ability to learn, it is the atmosphere. If we get into an atmosphere, naturally we adopt the atmosphere's culture. So in school, what happens is, neighborhood might have a different culture, different approach towards life, and there is so much distraction in the form of video games, TV, internet, and so much distraction and so much exposure. Loads of information keeps coming into their minds, and they won't be able to go in a certain way, dedicated way. Teachers are saying something, parents are saying something, and society is exposing something, and internet is exposing something, entertainment is doing something. So all kinds of things are happening with the kids. But in Gurukulam, it is a protected atmosphere. We monitor what needs to be exposed and what they are going to be exposed. So when protected atmosphere is created, there the speed of learning is much faster, and their growth is also faster, because if you talk to a child, he might be very amateurish and very idiotic boy. Within 1.5 year in the time in the Gurukulam, they will behave like a matured adult. Some people say behaving like a matured adult is a bad thing, but maturity has to come as soon as possible, not without losing the childhood. Childhood also should be there, they should enjoy their childhood, but maturity also should come so that they understand the life better and do better things in their life. After 25 they should not think what should I do with my life. Around 12-13 only they should realize what is life and what they should do. That kind of speed in terms of maturity, in terms of learning, in terms of physical ability. Earlier they were not able to do even 10 Surya Namaskar properly. Now they are non-stop they are able to do 108 Surya Namaskar. That physical ability has come. Physical ability comes, mental maturity comes, emotional clarity comes, emotional culturing and intellectual clarity. All things rapidly we have seen a change within a year. That is not our greatness, that is not their genius, it is a protected atmosphere's outcome. So therefore, protected atmosphere, customized, well designed protected atmosphere is the key aspect of a Gurukulam. That needs to be created. If you want to build a Gurukulam, we should not bother about what curriculum we are going to teach, what exam they are going to appear, how qualified the teacher is. These are all very insignificant things when it comes to the atmosphere. Atmosphere means the people make atmosphere, not the campus. What kind of a person you have in the kitchen, what kind of person you have in the office, what kind of person you have in the playground. So they all should behave like as if it is a family, not as an institution. So when a family atmosphere is created, so children grow up in that family atmosphere very rapidly and very in a very expected way. In school, what happens, due to the exposure, so much of exposure, there is no control of anybody on the growth of the children. They grow in a way that we are not expecting. But in the protected atmospheres, it doesn't happen. They grow in a way that we don't even think in a positive way. They grow beyond our expectation because of the atmosphere. That is the key aspect of the Gurukulam.
Fantastic, sir. So with this, we have seen this greatness come out of children at such a short time that they're able to now read, write, and also in many languages, right? In mother tongue, Sanskrit as well as English. And here you see them all working very hard for their event that is coming up now, which is meeting their parents. All the parents are going to be together in meeting together now, and we're just walking through the preparations that they're doing. They're all wearing dhotis, and how involved they are in their function and in bringing it up. And we have here Pati Patni, right, Ravi Kumar ji and Radha Rani ji, who are the primary administrators under the Pradhama Acharyas, and it's a family out here. So Gurukulam is about family, and where you take care of your own children along with many others in a controlled, protected, beautiful environment that blends with nature. And the way they are preparing for speeches today, so beautifully they are preparing for speeches under the Acharyas. So they have such settings, their physical posture when they sit and prepare, and their rooms, how they manage their rooms, absolutely clean. Their library, the books that they keep, and their materials, they all share the same space together. So they learn the beauty of living happily in a huge society, in a huge family. This is how a village in India even takes birth. So I'm just walking across to the place where a group of children are actually performing puja. You see that the children are actually worshipping. Such a fantastic setting. We saw the J.S. Rajuji, who is actually the main person here, who is taking care of all the children along with his family. So in an atmosphere where there is, you have natural vegetables being picked from outside and cooked in the pakashala. As parents, they together they are actually making food, and extremely healthy food, and we have various things that are happening in this beautiful campus. There's mountains nearby. This is Horsley Hills near Madanapalli. Every time I come here, I lose half of me here, watching the children grow. They can sit for 17 hours in 3 days, mathematics, in one place without moving, without adjusting. Their stamina for learning is so high. And this is the environment for them. This is their home for them. They get really bonded to their parents every time they go back, and even after their stay of few years here, they will have all that love and affection and even more things to share with their parents. Because the question that we often have is will they miss us? Will the children miss us when they are not with us? But in reality, it is the environment that keeps them intact, and every day starts at 5 for them. They don't have time to think about negative aspects at all. Everything about the ambience is positive. So that is how the Gurukulams in the past have actually kept children. They have all had their showers washed. They're all independent, extremely independent. As the Atraji was mentioning, they turn into fascinating adults around this age, right? Just when they transition from childhood. So here the children of technologists are studying along with the children of caretakers as well. Such a beautiful place, and we are very happy to record this for you from Rishi Vatika Gurukulam.